several tech and manufacturing companies teaming up to test the effectiveness of new air filters in classroom. This study of the new air filters will have a global effect if it's the solution to getting students back into classrooms safely. The study is to measure if the filters can remove and prevent airborne particles like viruses from spreading. For more though, let's bring in the CFO and board director from the company behind these new air filters, Gregory Newsome from Dexwet. Hi, Gregory.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Can you also can you elaborate what this study is all about?
Sure. For over 15 years, Dexwet has been providing machine health, from keeping slot machines dust-free to making race cars go faster. And now Dexwet is focusing on the human health aspect with our revolutionary pure air filters. Now, at the elementary school in Hainfield, Austria, which is about 30 miles southwest of the capital city of Vienna, we hope to show how effective our pure air filters are at removing any airborne particles, such as dust, pollen, or pathogens, such as bacteria or viruses, leaving pure, clean air to breathe.
Amazing. Well, I mean, it's such a hot topic at the moment, and we know with all the viruses going around and COVID-19 has affected lots of schools across the globe, but not only schools as well. I mean, if this was beneficial, it would be beneficial to hotels as well as workplaces as well. Even could you potentially see it working in aeroplanes and that kind of thing as well?
Absolutely. The technology is revolutionary. The technology it works completely different than normal traditional air filters. Traditional air filters, they have always had to balance between their effectiveness in catching particles and the airflow. And it's been that way for about 70 years. And now with Dexwet air filters, they're designed completely different. Yes. Our air filters, as you can see through them. They have staggered filter rods. And these filter rods allow for the air to pass very easily through the filter. And then what we do is we coat the filter with a sticky oil. And the rest is effectively physics, and where the airflow flows around the filter rods and all of the particles get stuck in the oil. And another great thing is our filters, you can reuse them over and over again. So once the filters get dirty, which takes about a year, you remove it, put it in the dishwasher, or you can run hot water over it, reapply the sticky oil, and they're good for another year. You buy it once and use it for the life of the machine, making our filters truly a sustainable product.
Wow, this does sound like a real breakthrough. I mean, so what are you hoping to accomplish from the study, and when will it begin?
Well, it actually began last week. So we're actually in the middle of the 3-week study.
Great.
But our company's mission statement is to have a positive effect. And Dexwet's effects on this elementary school in Austria will help the teachers protect their students and help the principals protect the school. And our filters would allow the children and the teachers to be able to go back to school in a safe, clean air environment. And like you said before, we also want to help the parents. We also want to help hospitals, restaurants, hotels, everybody else breathe clean, pure air. And the more people we can educate about our new filter technology, the more we can help. So participating in this market, it's appreciated because we can actually get a little bit of access to the Australian market.
Exactly. I mean, so can you just go back there? How exactly will the study, what are you doing at the moment on this? You said that you're in the middle of the study. For example, what sort of things are you testing currently?
It's measuring the particles in the air. So we're running an entire first week, which is with our air filters in place. And then the second, which has been completed. And then this week is currently our filters are still in place, but we're doing the mandatory where we're having to open the windows every 15 minutes to ventilate the room. And we're seeing the effects of opening the windows and closing the windows every 15 minutes. And then the third week, which is next week, we're going to see how the particles in the air are without any of our filters. And And then in the fourth week, they're going to be presenting the results of these tests just to show our effectiveness.
Wow. Well, fingers crossed for this study, because it really would be a breakthrough and it would go global, that's for sure. So what's your next step? If it does get approved and it does work, what will be the first step?
Well, we really want to get the information out. And so right now, it's important to let people know that our technology is out there, and it is effective at helping people breathe clean, pure air.
Yeah, exactly. So that's amazing. So do you hope potentially, if it does go successfully, do you hope to have this rolled out, globally by the end of the year?
Absolutely. We're currently available in European size heat radiators, or for Australia, the hydronic heating systems. But we will have the HVAC vent size filters available by June of this year for the US as well as the rest of the world, including Australia.
Ah, amazing. Well, I really hope that it goes successfully for you, and all the best with it.
Thanks very much.